All right, this is Let's Talk Make in Nigeria. And here before me, I have a distinguished guest sitting with me who wants to give us an highlight of the station for today and also an overview of his experience on his present on this event today.
Professor David Barine
Okay.
Kinkabari.
Okay.
Yeah, let me start. Like I said, what I prepared to deliver as speech, I did not, because I felt that it would look as if the normal theoretical thing again. And that was why I had to derail a little bit and make that presentation, which is very important. What we are looking at the vision, and the vision is the use of technology in agriculture. Okay, and when you talk about technology, we're talking about smart agriculture, the phones and the rest of them. And you now realize that we can no longer practice agriculture the way our forefathers did. It's not possible.
Yes.
We cannot make it. And that is why we are, and the youths are so dynamic in such what they are doing. All right? And that is why we want to see what we can do to introduce technology so that we can capture these youth, because they have the strength. If you talk about agriculture in those days, they will say, it's dirty.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it. And they don't realize that there is so much money in agriculture. They don't know, because they have not been fully briefed. What we are saying is, let these youth come to agriculture. And like I gave so many examples of things they can do in order to make sure that they make more money. I gave example when I was giving my speech of ginger production. Ginger production, you would think it is land consuming. No. We have now done it in such a way that you can bag it. And if you bag it, you know it is a rhizome.
Yeah, yes.
If you bag it, you realize that little space, one plot of land can produce a lot of ginger. So the issue of no land, I will not produce, it's not there. And like we rightly pointed out, they are now, weeding becomes very easy, because you can pick the weeds from the bag, and you can be reusing that same land every time. All you need to do is to reconstitute the soil again and put it back, and you continue, and you make a lot of money. Maybe most of you will know, you can do your research and find out the how much money you will get from 550 kg of ginger, dried one. So that is it. In the Niger Delta here, we are talking about periwinkle is our delicacy. Oyster is our delicacy. What I'm trying to say, shellfish is our delicacy. Yes. To what extent have we developed it? Now, another thing we should know is that most of our young people are now moving across. They will need our food. How do you get these things across to them?
Yes.
How much export can you make? And that is why the issue of canning these things and drying it is very important. You dry it and package it. When they want to use it, they reconstitute it. And periwinkle is there. Ogolo is there. Mbe is there. Yeah. We need to do it. It is young people that can do it, go into that business, not me.
Yes.
I can no longer take risk. What I'm doing now is to give the knowledge, give the consultancy, and allow you to do it, and you excel in it. There is no, you see, I'm sorry to say it. If we wait for anything or anybody
to help us,
we will not get it.
We
will not get it. And like I said, we need to create one thing in business or anything you want to do is have passion for what you are doing. Yes. If you have passion for what you are doing, you will be committed. And once commitment comes, that commitment can make you endure all the risk and trials of that business.
Yes.
And by the time you do it 1, 2, 3 years, you are on. You'll be making, people are making money. People are making money. I went to somewhere in this thing and we're talking about mushroom. Do you know that you can produce mushroom from corn husk? The one that is thrown away.
Yeah.
To what extent are we developing it? And mushroom is a delicacy in those days. So those are the things we are talking about. Let the young one come. I cannot take risk any longer. Let them come. We will teach them stage one, yes, step by step on these things. And to make it. I said again, one thing you've talked about agriculture is that as it come, have you realized that almost all the retirees, big men, when they pay them money, what they do is to go into what?
Agriculture.
Just market. Engineers, so company workers, so when they finished, retire. The next thing they want to do is to go into what? Agriculture. Then why is it that young one cannot go into it?
I think it's time for us to change the narrative.
Simple.
Just that you have said it now. It's time for actually.
Why is it that young people cannot go into it? You will still dress fine. You will still make a living. You will still buy your car. If it is Mercedes you are talking about, by the time you do it 1, 2, 3 years, you will get money to buy your Mercedes Benz and cruise along. But you must be committed. You must have passion for what you are doing. And the Almighty Father will not allow you to go scot-free, especially when you have commitment. Simple.